Hey folks, welcome back to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. This is going to be a video on this hive number 8. This was the original VSH Italian queen from wildflowermeadows.com. I determined that she had, in fact, she's gone, and her daughter is in here the last year. So they were about to swarm, so I pulled her daughter out, and she's over in hive number 6, nuke right here. So I need to check this hive and make sure the swarm cells are all emerged and there's a queen in here. In fact, by now there should be a laying queen in here. So if not, we need to figure out a way to get a queen in here. Maybe if not, we could bring that other queen back if she didn't successfully mate and make it back. So let's get in here and see what we find. Last I checked, this honey super, it was pretty darn heavy. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'd say that super's pretty full. May need a second one. Nice drawn out and empty. This one's about 3/4 full on this side. We may have us a honey bound hive, I don't know. Heavy frame, lots of honey. Almost full. Almost full. This looks like the drone hangout here. Sorry about my shadow. Don't see any eggs on in those empty cells. No eggs on that frame. Looking for a queen or eggs. Not seeing either one. Lots of empty cells on here. And I also see where the queen has emerged off of here. A couple of spots, so. But no eggs. I may be early for eggs, but I don't think so. Maybe all the rain we've had has slowed down their mating flights. Well, she's a laying. She ought to be on this frame right here. It's just full of empty cells, and there's pollen next to them, and then on the edges there's nectar. So this is a perfect frame. And I don't see a queen on it. They act pretty calm, so I don't think they're queenless. But this hive has always had a real calm demeanor. Right here is where I marked. Here and here is where uncapped queen cells were a while back. So this hive seems a little bit lower in population than I've seen it. So these may be all young bees, and all those older bees swarmed. These are the bees that have emerged, because there's a lot of empty cells in here. And it's all brooding, or I mean pollen and nectar frame here. I know that sun's messing up the video and the shadows. This is all nectar. And no queens, and that next frame is solid honey. I'll pull it out real quick, just look on there, see if there's a queen. I'd say this may be where our big giant swarm came from. There's no cap brood in here. And not in the top anyway. So yay, I get to lift this big heavy deep and move it. Empty, some pollen in there. Same. I see emerged queen cells on here as well. Empty. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to set that queen clip right here and see if they accept that queen while I'm going through it. This is an empty frame. Lots of pollen. So are they being aggressive or not? I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna release her onto this frame and see if they ball up on her while she's on the frame, or if they just kind of follow her around in a crowd. If they ball her, I'll capture her again. Try to anyway. I gotta find her. Oh, she's on the outside. She's right there. She's right here. So they're not beating her up. She's right here. They're greeting her face to face, giving her some food. Yeah. So this hive is queenless. See if we can find her here. Right there. That's not aggressive behavior. Got her wings stuck out. See if she goes down into the hive. So this queen is not mated, and she's been in that other hive for 10 days before they tried to kill her. It appears she went down in. So that was a neat little experiment. Just set her out on some comb like that, a frame, let her walk around. If she don't like it, she'll fly off, and if they're going to attack her, you can see her and you can get her back in the clip. So I believe this is probably the hive she came from. So let's get this put back together. I hope she can mate after being locked up 10 days like that. And then she's got to make it back. She had a hard day today. She was survived a coup in, what is that, hive number 27, the huge swarm hive. Then I tried her in hive number 3 and they beat her up. And then she sat in that clip for over an hour over here in the shade. What's bad about that is I got to get back in here in about 10 days and check this again. Oh, I bet that super's 3/4 full. It's heavy. Okay. Whew. Okay, that's it for hive number 8. Found them to be queenless. After all those queen cells that emerged, I think here's where the huge swarm came from, right here. So there's still a pretty good population of bees in here, but there's no eggs, larvae, or cat brood, so there's nothing to build them up, so their population is going to start declining. So we need that queen that we just let go in here to go out and mate, come back, and get to laying and get this hive back on track. So we're going to have to really keep our eye on this one. So have to take good notes on number 8. As you can see, the queen pheromone is still attracting bees to this clip. So that's it for the video. Give me a thumbs up if you would. If you got any suggestions on how to maintain hive like this, I'm open to suggestions, as long as they're done tastefully. So we'll catch you on the next video. Y'all take care.